Welcome, and thank you for joining us today. All of us at Hewish Outdoors are really excited to show you what we've been working on this year. A year ago, we launched Oceanic Plus. We worked directly with Apple to take our 50 years of dive computer experience and create an application that turns the Apple Watch Ultra into a full-featured dive computer. Oceanic Plus and Apple Watch Ultra offer more than just a dive computer. The collaboration of Oceanic and Apple has piqued the interest of so many people and brought scuba diving to the top of mind on a global scale, fueling growth for our sport. Together, we have a common goal of getting more people underwater, and so far, we're off to a great start. Divers around the world have applauded the simplicity and accessibility of Oceanic Plus and how it has improved their underwater experiences. Let me read just one testimonial. First things first, the Oceanic Plus app is incredibly easy to use on the Apple Watch Ultra. On a recent nitrox dive, I watched the boat crew going around to several other divers to help them set up their computers as users tried to remember what buttons to push. I set mine up the first time I've done so in seconds. Second, the computer on the Apple Watch Ultra is easy to see. Alerts and alarms are highly visible, and haptics worked well. Looking back at our first year with Oceanic Plus and the rapid adoption rate we've experienced, I'm here to tell you that Oceanic Plus is more than another dive computer. We are driving dive technology, focused on improving everyone's underwater experience. Why do we dive? For some of us, it could be that next encounter with the largest animals on Earth. Or it could be the desire to explore historic wrecks, or simply finding the beauty and wonder of tiny creatures you never dreamed exist. There are endless reasons, but for most of us, it's about the relaxing calm you experience as you discover a mesmerizing ecosystem on a thriving reef. Or that feeling you have that you travel to a whole new world. Underwater, the world slows down, adventure and exploration come together. Memories are made with family and friends. Whenever you see the ocean, it's hard to imagine the beauty that lays under the surface. It has been the privilege and passion of few who've been able to share these underwater experiences with all of us through very expensive and complicated camera systems. Today, we are introducing the Oceanic Plus Dive Housing for iPhones, which combines the best in underwater photography and dive computers. So now anyone can share their adventures, their stories with all of us.
Imagine that once-in-a-lifetime encounter. Who's going to believe you? Imagine capturing that perfect moment to tell your story. Imagine not losing sight of your dive parameters while taking that perfect shot. Imagine sharing your adventures in an instant with family and friends. Oceanic Plus Dive Housing. Your dive, your story.
The Oceanic Plus Dive Housing is the first of its kind to take full advantage of your iPhone underwater. And using the Oceanic Plus app, your iPhone is now an underwater camera, a dive computer, and a digital platform to share your underwater stories, all rolled into a one-of-a-kind device that allows you to capture and tell better stories about your underwater adventures. Let's dive deeper into the capabilities of the new dive housing. Nick will join us and walk you through a few of the details.
Let's take a closer look at this amazing device. We've applied our knowledge gathered over several decades of manufacturing dive equipment to building a solid housing to take your iPhone underwater. Our top priority was making the housing robust. It's made of a tough material built to withstand the rigors of underwater use. This ensures the integrity of the housing will keep your iPhone protected while underwater. We've also incorporated a medical-grade automatic vacuum pump that removes air from inside the housing and starts a countdown timer for 3 minutes prior to getting into the water to ensure a positive seal. A metal cap seals the air inlet, but also keeps the inside dry as you depressurize the system on the surface. The double locking twist mechanism prevents accidental opening of the housing while underwater, and the front tempered glass lens is secured using stainless steel fasteners. The handle is made of a dual injection material with an ergonomic design to ensure a comfortable grip. This also includes universal mounting points for common underwater photo accessories. The Oceanic Plus dive housing has a depth rating of 196 feet or 60 meters, so it's ready to dive wherever the adventure takes you. And finally, the housing is equipped with a depth and temperature sensor, which enables the app to transform your iPhone into a full dive computer. Inside, there's a spring-loaded retainer in addition to adjustable tabs, which allows for fitting several generations of iPhones, starting from the SE second generation to the latest version. The oversized glass lens allows you to use each lens on your iPhone, from ultra-wide angle to zoom, on all the iPhones we just discussed. And lastly, a special compartment allows you to add desiccant easily to absorb condensation inside the housing. The dive housing battery provides a full week of diving with both camera and dive computer use, and is fully rechargeable in 45 minutes through a standard USB-C cable. Dive deeper, explore further, and capture memories that will last a lifetime. The Oceanic Plus app is the heart of the ecosystem for dive functionality. First on your Apple Watch Ultra, and now on your iPhone. It's the bridge to powering your iPhone's new capabilities in this underwater housing, and it's simple and intuitive, from image color correction to dive tracking or sharing your dives. To get your iPhone ready, the app guides you through a simple setup with videos and images. And once your iPhone is inside the housing, use the keypad and follow the on-screen prompts to navigate the app above and below the surface. And here's Andrea to take you deeper into the app.
Thank you, Nick. Running Oceanic Plus on the dive housing is simple and intuitive. Let's first look at the camera functions. You can easily select your picture aspect ratio you desire, switch from pictures to video, or enable Smart Mode to snap still frames while shooting video. Select your iPhone zoom lens and maintain a perfect field of view. Oceanic Plus offers you a versatility to capture media file in both compressed and RAW format, each with its own unique benefits. When choosing the compressed format, you will enjoy a smaller file size for efficient storage and automatic color correction. Our advanced algorithm automatically enhances your underwater images, removing the typical blue hue caused by the absence of red frequencies in the depths. This means your photos are ready to use right away, saving you time and effort in post-processing. For photographers who prefer full control and precise adjustments, the RAW format provides professional-grade post-processing tools. With RAW, you can tailor the color correction process to your exact preferences, achieving the highest level of customization. With the Oceanic Plus dive housing, you can have the freedom to choose between the two formats, empowering you to make the most of your underwater photography experience. Whatever you prioritize convenience or desire utmost control, Oceanic Plus has you covered. With the Oceanic Plus dive housing, we did not stop at the underwater camera. Your iPhone is now also a dive computer. The familiar Oceanic Plus dive computer display developed for the Apple Watch Ultra is now running in the upper right corner of the iPhone. The depth sensor allows Oceanic Plus to run the Bullman ZHL16 algorithm with the user-adjustable gradient factors to compute all your dive data. It is enriched air compatible to 40% and is capable of both no decompression and decompression dives. You will see clear and color-coded warning and alerts, such as fast ascents, safety stops, or decompression information on your iPhone. The dive computer overlay can be collapsed to the only essential data when you want to focus your attention on photography. You can now focus on the shot or video of your favorite underwater subject, all while keeping track of your dive parameter and the same iPhone display. Depth, time, and temperature tracking are included in the free version of Oceanic Plus. The dive algorithm is available for monthly or annual subscription, or buy a day pass. And yes, you can use Oceanic Plus concurrently on your iPhone and the Apple Watch Ultra under the same subscription, effectively giving you the ability to run both computers independently at the same time. The combination of Oceanic Plus and the dive housing is powerful in defining how you will telling your story about your dive adventures. And that is Oceanic Plus dive housing, the next step in underwater photography. With multi-mode underwater camera functionality that can color correct your pictures and video automatically, combined with a Bullman ZHL16 tissue loading algorithm, Nitrox compatible to 40% dive computer that can be operated to a maximum depth of 196 feet. The long-lasting rechargeable battery provide up to 100 hours of runtime to capture all of your adventures. The automatic vacuum pump and seal check simplify operating the dive housing, and navigating the UI, it's simple as following on-screen visual cue and using the Bluetooth keypad. Photography saved in your Apple Photos either in RAW format or color corrected. And the ability to overlay your dive profile when viewing or sharing your underwater adventures. The Oceanic Plus dive housing will be available this September at the price of $489.95. And now, back to Mike.
Thank you, Nick and Andrea. Oceanic Plus continues to revolutionize the dive experience. Combining Oceanic Plus with the new dive housing extends the capabilities of where your iPhone can go. You're now able to take the amazing camera and video function of your iPhone deep underwater and seamlessly integrate your photos and videos into your dive profile. As Oceanic Plus continues to evolve, you now have the ability to run 2 dive computers simultaneously, one on your Apple Watch Ultra and now on your iPhone, all under one subscription. With the new dive housing, Oceanic Plus now changes the way we share our underwater adventures.